Hello everybody, this is Backblast here. I'm again on Transport Fever. We're going to build a high-speed passenger rail today. I think what we're going to do actually is let's repay all this. We've got loads of money. I spent part of last video off camera, which is a bit of a oxymoron. I started recording, then I then went off camera and I upgraded all my trains, or all the trains that were out of date, not all the trains. So I think they're making a lot more profit now. So it's enabled me to pay off the 100 million loan that we had at one point, and we're now at a point where we're doing all right for money. We're doing all right. Oh, look at this! They've built industry in the way of my railway lines. Oh dear, they're going to get crushed by the wheels of industry here. Ha 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 ha. We're going to run this line right the way across the back of these buildings. I don't want to destroy any of these buildings if I can help it, but I do want the line to be very close to them without touching them, like that. Okay, we're going to run this along like that. That's what I wanted. Line running right along the back of them. I might put some fencing in or something to make it a bit more private for the businesses there. Right, so the trick now is to get this railway line down, and we want it to go down because it's going to go and connect up with the line at Newquay. Now the other thing I didn't do in the last video was to have a look at Newquay's tram system. So I think what I'll do is I'll build the railway line and then we'll have a look at upgrading Newquay's tram afterwards, I think. Again, we want a steady climb on this, so oh, look at that. Why are you doing that? Right, can we climb now please? Yeah, steady climb without building. How steady are you? That's alright, that's good. Right, we want to avoid hitting that if I can. And we're going to go through this gap in the two hills up ahead. I don't think there's any doubt that we're going to need to have some steep gradients on bits of this. Is there anything I can do better than that? Because that, to me, looks appalling. Can I actually go like across here? Right, I think I probably can. So let's get rid of this lot that I've built round here. We'll tidy it all up in a bit. We've got 32 million, so I'm not that worried. I'm not spending too much here. What's going on with that? There we are. There's a dip in the road now where there didn't used to be. Let's get rid of that. Let's drop that down. Well, it looks better than it did after I initially messed around with it. Okay. You can see a gap through the trees where it used to run. Right, so you up to there. See, if it connects to it like that, it's coming very close there, isn't it? Very close. So let's just turn it like that. That's like a 90 miles an hour. They're allowed to go there, aren't they? So let's do this and that now. Looks better. Right, where are we height-wise? Okay, so if I bring the left one down here, that's actually coming up. We don't want it going upwards, do we? Okay, yeah. Right, we can do this. We can do this. Let's have our high-speed thing across there. I quite like that, actually. I quite like the bridge across the valley type thing. That's pretty good. We like that. And then this one, all the way down here. No messing about. Just copy, 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 copy. Whatever you've done before, just build that. Oh, I didn't like that. Bridge pillar collision. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is where we have fun. So we build the bridge and then it should be okay. Yeah. Okay. What on earth's going on here? Ah, interesting, Mr. Bond. Beautiful. High-speed railway network. Small bridge, small tunnel. They should still connect up. It can still build off. Yeah, that looks cool. I think the rest of the track though isn't high speed, which is a shame. So maybe we can upgrade that. Upgrade tracks for higher speeds. Okay. So we're going to do... We're not bothered about the freight ones so much. They do use this line. Oh, is this one line? Oh, we might have to change that. It's going to be a disaster down here, isn't it? Well, that'll have to be a future video there, won't it? Because we need to change the way that works. Which is the pedestrian one? That's not the pedestrian one. Well, you can keep your high speed there. Yeah, because the idea is that we're going to have a clockwise and an anti-clockwise on this. So really we want two tracks running all the way around, don't we? Right, means all this mountain railway is going to be high speed for the passengers, for the lols. Cool, look at this. This is we're upgrading here, aren't we? We're upgrading large style. I don't know why I didn't build it high speed in the first place. I'm not bothered about the freight ones because, you know, freight trains, whenever you see a freight train, you don't normally see them whizzing along at 100 miles an hour, do you? They're quite slow and ponderous type things. So I'm quite happy for those to just lumber along the countryside. But the passenger ones, I want it to be a fairly brisk transit in between cities. Are these cities or are these towns? There are no cathedrals. Mind you, there are no churches either. Now that's important, because I think the old definition used to be that if you had a church, you were a village. And if you didn't have a church, you were a hamlet. And I think originally the old cathedrals used to define which were the cities. There we go. We have a high-speed passenger network, which is now going to get saved. If it decides it's going to bring it up, it's probably because I've got the whole map up. I am getting a new graphics card actually. What problem? What do you mean no path? Where are you? Why? What have I upgraded it with, like high speed, and it's not catenary? Is it just this one section? Please be just this one section. Which path do you want to take? What's going on? Why has it changed something? What's wrong with it? Why is it saying no path? It's all saying green, isn't it? It looks like this. It looks like something that I did down here. Took all the electrification off the line, and it didn't like it. I might have to go all the way up to West Kirby doing this. Although patches of it are still there. It's weird. Right, now I don't understand, because it goes green all the way over to there. There's no red bits on that line. Nope. It says no path. Oh, we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens with it. But in the meantime, we're going to need to get some passenger trains on here, aren't we? So we've got 53 million. So see if we can buy 2 passenger trains. So how about multiple units? Look at these. Look at these fellas. These don't cost much either, do they? We've got some high speed stuff here. So what have we got here? This is double deck electric. Speed Dance Express. They're American. Is that a German one? These are the French TGV ones. Washington. English these. These Swiss, are they? Okay, these are English. Should we have a look at these? These are 3 million each. So let's have... Well, they only do 70 miles an hour. We could get some TGV ones in. They cost 4 million a year. These cost 2 million a year. 6 million a year. I don't like the dual stocks one. I just don't like the look of it. 6 million. 2 million. $6 million, 4 million, 2.75, 120 miles an hour. See, the British ones don't go very fast, which is a shame. But I don't really want to be spending 6 million. See, the TGV is 4.8. They cost 28 million to buy. Oh my goodness. Well, that's 2 of those. 2 TGV short ones. We need to set up a route, so let's do that now. We want to set 2 routes up as well, because we're doing a clockwise and an anti-clockwise. So this will be... What have I done? I wasn't watching. I didn't do that, honestly. And then we're going to go so let's start off with the anti-clockwise one, seeing as it's highlighted. So it's going to come from here anyway. Let's start it off from there. That's the passenger station. Boom, Attleborough. We want you on the right hand station, so that will be on number 2. Okay, that's fine. Then it's going to come down here into 2. We want you on 2. We want you on both number 2s, please. That's it. New key, and then all the way down here. And again, you'll be on passenger station 2. Don't stop changing them over. Oh really? That's interesting. So there's an issue there. Alright, no problem. Let's have a look. So that goes then up to here. into here. You go like that. Boom. Station 2. I'll put them all on 2 again in a minute. And then in here, it's Station 1 at Tewkesbury. 1 at Tewkesbury, 2 everywhere else. And then up here, it doesn't matter which one they're going because there's only one at West Kirby, and then that then takes them on the right hand side down. Oh, we've missed it, it goes down into Chester Street. So these all want to be 2s, don't they? Apart from Tewkesbury wants to be a 1. It doesn't matter what you are, and you can be a 2. Now it says it can't connect all the stations. So why can't it connect Attleborough, Newquay or Chester? So Chester, actually you can be number 1. And it's saying that for some reason it goes up here fine. This is all single track, which is a bit worrying, but it can go into Attleborough number 2. It then says it can't get from Attleborough to Newquay, I think is the problem. So have I got a gap in the tracks somewhere, or do the tracks swap over, or have I made a right Orlix of it somewhere? That's the problem right there. Okay, that looks fine. The last 3 it's saying are Station 1. So that's fine for Station 1. That's fine for Station 1 because it's only got 1 station, and that's fine for Station 1. Okay. Good, so that's passenger anti. So passenger clockwise. Again, let's start from Attleborough. It will be number 1. And it's going clockwise around this one, so we'll go down to Chester. Okay, I wonder how long that train is. It's 130 metres. It's a good job I didn't check it. We've only got a 160 metre platform. Right, so Chester wants to be a 2 because we're using the other platform already. Now up here you want to be on this one. It doesn't matter which, okay, because there's only one at West Kirby again. So then you follow this down all the way down to Tewkesbury, which will be on platform 2. Tewkesbury, that's perfect. Bishop Auckland, platform 2. Oh, platform 1. It's the one closest to the stations, platform 1. Bishop Auckland. Down we go this way to Altrincham. And again, this will be the closest to the station. So Altrincham is a number 1. And then finally, the last one at Newquay will be platform 1. That is perfect. That's done. And it goes back. So they're both happy. The only problem is I don't think there is a problem. We can get them onto the correct tracks when they go into Chester. So let's go for this one. It's going to be passenger anti. I just want to keep an eye on it, make sure everything's happy, and you are going to be passenger clock. Now, I did notice there was another line in there. Let's just have a look at that, which would have been the original passenger train clock, which I haven't used for a while. Let's sell it. Good. Where's my other train? Where's my other train? There it is. There we are. Cool. Train 16 wants rebuying. We need to do something with that. I've got 13 million. We could probably do something with it. Should we have a look at this? So this one's the anti-clockwise, but it's actually going round clockwise at the moment. It wants to get onto the yellow line, but it's facing the wrong way, so it needs to just go somewhere first to get onto that. It's hardly shooting along, is it? Oh, I didn't put any signals in on the tracks. We need to do that as well at some point. It's only 5 years old, that. Why have I got that up? It's only 5 years old. Oh, that was the one that was... Oh, it had a problem, didn't it? Because it couldn't get back. It's saying there was no path or something. Well, these high-speed trains aren't all they're cracked up to be, are they? The trouble is, I don't know how much of this track is high speed. Certainly all the new stuff that we've built is. All the new trucks. Woo! There you are, folks. Brand new train for you. Nobody's getting on. This is the problem I had last time. Nobody wants to use it and I lose a load of money. I do need to put signals in, and I need to have a look at the lines where the freight trains are running on the same lines. I also need to go back to Attleborough and Tewkesbury to do the bus routes properly. Just speed time up a little bit. We're just waiting for all these. Hardly high-speed trains, are they? Sat still. I do need to look at that railway line. I think round the rest of the track it's going to be certainly from West Kirby all the way around to Tewkesbury. In fact, all the way around to Attleborough is going to be fine. It's Attleborough, Chester and West Kirby that are going to be difficult. There are some people stood on the platform here, so I think train 2 is going to get passengers on it. Yay, 6! And it's off. And that's the one going clockwise. Shall we have a ride on it? In fact, yeah, we're going at normal speed there. Okay. Right. Good. So, I'm going to call it a day now. We'll have a little ride round on this, I think. We are going to go up to West Kirby. I think when it gets to West Kirby, we'll call it a day. And then in the next video, we'll maybe ride a bit more of the route. and I'll do the changes I said to the trams in the 2 towns that need looking at. Maybe I'll have a look at putting some signals on the tracks, because although actually there's only 1 train on, we don't need to have loads and loads of signals on. There's only 1 train going anti-clockwise and 1 train going clockwise, although that will change and I will need to put some signals on. So for now we'll just watch this round, and then when it gets to West Kirby I'll halt the video. And there you go, West Kirby. So I expect the rest of the railway line to be a bit more interesting. It was nice winding up the hill, but I think that it's going to get a bit more interesting when you get... Oh, hello. When you get out... Oh, that train got back all right. Look. Yeah, when you get out in the sticks, and certainly we've got a few more passengers on, which is nice. So hopefully it's going to actually make some money, which will be cool. I'd like to have about 4 or 5 trains on each loop, one going anti, one going clock. But you know, that's all for the future. So I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did like it. And that's about it. My name is Backblast. I'll see you next time.